Our environment. So what is environment? An environment is everything that is surround us, which includes both living and non-living things such as soil, water, animals and plants, which adapt themselves to their surroundings. So it is a nature gift that helps in nourishing the life on the earth. The environment plays an important role in the existence of life on the planet Earth. So what is environment and what is the meaning of environment and what is ecosystem, what are the types of ecosystem we seen in last class. So today we're going to discuss effect of adding waste to the environment in short. So disposing of waste has a huge environmental impact and can cause serious problem too. Some waste will eventually rot, but not all. And in process, it may smell or generate methane gas, which is explosive and contribute to the greenhouse effects. Human activities produce a lot of waste material which are thrown away into the environment. These waste cause pollution of air, water and soil. The waste material produced are of two main types. So we can differentiate this waste materials into two types. One is biodegradable waste and other one is non-biodegradable waste. So biodegradable waste or waste which are decomposed into harmless substance by microorganism. So it can be easily get decay and decomposes process will be simpler in biodegradable waste. For example, the vegetables, fruits, pulses, cereals, cotton, jute, wool, wood, leather, paper, animal dung, animal bones, etc. So these comes under biodegradable waste. So let me discuss about what is non-biodegradable waste. Non-biodegradable waste are waste which are not decomposed by microorganisms. For example, polythene bag, plastic, synthetic fiber, glass, metal, synthetic rubber, insecticide, pesticides, etc. So these comes under non-biodegradable waste. In simple words, substances that are broken down by the biological process are said to be biodegradable. So these substances are decomposed through the action of fungi, bacteria and other living organisms. So this we completely called as biodegradable waste. What is non-biodegradable waste in simple terms? Substances that are not broken down by biological process. So this will be the opposite to biodegradable waste. So these substances may be in a solid, liquid or gaseous form. These substances are inert and simply persist into the environment for a long time or may harm the various members of the ecosystem. For example, it includes DDT. Okay, for example, dichloro, diphenyl, trichloroethane. In phenyl, the chloroethane. Insecticides, pesticides, mercury. So these are non-biodegradable waste or major pollutant of the environment. So this is completely harmful effect of biodegradable and non-biodegradable substance too. In this video, we are going to discuss food chain, food web, tropic level, flow of energy 10% law, depletion of the ozone layer, biological magnification, mode of waste disposal. So first we discussed about food chain. The sequence of living organism in a community in which one organism consumes another organism to transfer food energy is called food chain. So here I just given you a food chain is the flow of food energy from one organism to the next and so on. So they usually starts with the producer and ends with the carnivore. In a food chain, an organism gets food from one group of organisms. So this food chain is considered to be unidirectional, where transfer of energy take place in only one direction. Or food chain is a sequential process which represents who eats whom. In another term, the food chain refers to an arrangement of different biotic groups in a sequence of energy transfer. So these biotic groups are producer, herbivore, carnivore. So here you can see the example, grass eaten by deer, deer eaten by lion. So grass is a producer, deer is an primary consumer and lion is in secondary consumer. So in this food chain, grass represents the producer, that is the first trophic level. Grass synthesize their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Grass is eaten up by deer, which represent the herbivore or the primary consumer. Deer in turn is consumed by lion, the carnivores or the secondary consumer. A food chain is in grassland which has 4 steps, that is grass, producer, insect, herbivore, frog, carnivore, eagle, secondary carnivore. So these are about food chain. So here you can see the sample food chain. I just denoted 3 different modes of food chains, that is trophic levels. Here you can see the primary producer, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer, and last will be the quaternary consumer. Okay. So here you can see the grassland biome, pond biome and ocean biome. I just taken the 3 biome to show how the food chain can be taken place in these biomes. So in grassland you can see grass eaten by grasshopper, grasshopper is followed eaten by rat, rat eaten by snake, snake eaten by ark. In pond you can see algae which feeds on algae. Okay, the algae, the mosquito larvae which feeds on algae, dragonfly larvae which feeds on mosquito larvae, fish eats dragonfly larvae, and raccoon eats fish. So these is the food chain sample which we can see in pond biome. And next we can proceed with ocean biome. See in ocean biome you can see the phytoplankton. Phyto is nothing but plant plankton. So plant plankton is eaten by zooplankton. Zooplankton is eaten by fish. Fish is eaten by seal and seal is eaten by white shark. So these are the sample food chain. So in this picture you can see the perfect example for food chain. Producer, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer, and all these once it's dead it will get decay by the process called decomposer. So this will be the perfect example for food chain. In the left hand side snap you can see a terrestrial food chain with a marine food chain. So first we see about the terrestrial food chain: plant, herbivore, carnivore and top carnivore. Here in marine food chain you can see phytoplankton, zooplankton, carnivore. That is first carnivore represent to secondary consumer, second carnivore represent to tertiary consumer, and third carnivore refers to quaternary consumers. So these are the pure form of examples for terrestrial food chain and marine food chain. The study of food chain helps in understanding food relationship and interaction among the various organisms in an ecosystem. The food chain transport energy and materials between various living components of an ecosystem. The food chain transport energy and materials between various living components in an ecosystem or biosphere.